Whether you're working on lowering your handicap or just trying to keep the ball on the fairway, one thing is for sure. The 19th hole is always worth showing up for, and that's where Dan Murphy's steps in. Proud sponsors of Make Me Good at Golf, Dan's has the perfect post-round drinks thanks to their lowest liquor price guarantee. You know you're getting unbeatable value every time. Just like your golf game, they're all about bringing those numbers down in the best way. So swing by your local store or shop online. Dan Murphy's, where low scores and low prices go hand in hand. T's and C's apply. Remember to choose Drink Wise, even if your handicap is a work in progress.
Don't forget to introduce yourself. I've been given so much feedback going, thanks for actually introducing yourself as the introducer.
Yeah, well, it's very specific feedback.
Because
Did you get feedback on me talking to about myself in the third person and then subsequently?
Yeah. No, Flem likes that. Pete likes that. Yeah, so just whatever you want to go with.
Welcome to Make Me Good at Golf, a golfing podcast with three mates who are trying to get good at golf. We want you to come along for the journey. I, of course, am Mr. 48,
Yes.
Peter Hallier. And sitting across from me is Mr. 71. His lowest golf score, his highest cricket score.
Test score. Test matches.
Okay.
Not in
Damien
the
Fleming.
bloody backyard.
Well,
It actually was 518 in the backyard, if
nice.
you're asking.
I made 1,000 at recess once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's not lunch. Recess is only, what, 15, 20
15
minutes?
It was-
Did you go T20 when
it was Big
there
Bash.
was no T20?
Big Bash. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's. We'll come back to my 1,000 runs. Of course, joining onto my left, a man who finally got his number last week. He went from Mr. 90 to Mr. H2O, and now he is Mr. 270.
Yeah,
Anthony Lehmo.
baby. Thanks to the new Titleist driver, which I'm just hitting it out of the park, literally sometimes, which actually isn't ideal in golf. You want to keep it in the park. But anyways, I'm loving being Mr. 270.
Yeah. I reckon you've got more to come. I reckon you can beat 270.
If I hit
With the new
hit a
Titleist.
drive 285, does my name change?
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that there is a bit of talk around town in comedy circles.
Oh, God, here we go.
Sam Taunton, I was having a hit with Sam Taunton. We'll get to that game soon.
Yes.
And Stuart Dorman as well.
Oh, Stu Dorman.
Yes, Stu Dorman.
He goes all right,
He
doesn't
plays
he,
very
Stu?
well.
Yeah.
Very well. We'll get Stu on the show once. There we are. We played out at Growling Frog. Luckily, we played yesterday because today's horrendous outside. But
Where's Growling Frog?
Growling Frog is out. The suburb might actually out South Morang and keep going.
Yeah, I played
Okay,
it once.
sure.
So I reckon
Yeah.
Pete Hanscom, the Victorian cricket captain, plays there. But I've got, even though I played there once, I'm a bit the same, but would not know where it was.
Lovely course. And
What's its characteristics?
Well, it was windy yesterday. I mean,
Wind.
And Windy Pete.
I'll come back to Growling Frog. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll cover that game.
I
And
want
is there-
to
and I-
know what these filthy rumours are going around the comedy circuit.
Oh, yeah.
Sam Taunton. Sam
Oh,
Taunton.
God.
He said to me, he goes, it's weird because Sam famously amongst and all the comedians know the story that he had to choose between comedy and golf. He could have gone to the US on scholarship and played golf. Well, he plays off now 3, I think, at the moment.
But he probably was lower then.
Yeah, absolutely. And he was playing at a really high level, obviously, and he chose comedy. And we'll have a great chat with Sam when he comes in about that. But he said to me, he goes, it's funny now because like everyone's asking about the podcast, and they're like, you should play with Pete. You should play with Pete. He goes. And Sam goes, you'll become the golf guy. I'm the bloody golf guy. You'll become the golf. You'll become the golf guys. And he goes, but Lemo's having the same conversation with every comedian he meets.
Yes.
I go, what's the conversation? He goes, how far he hits the ball. Apparently Lehmo he leaves him it very early. He goes, I hit a very long ball.
Yeah. What's your handicap? I hit a very long ball. Oh, what's your chipping like? I hit a very long ball.
I'm trying to think of who I've said that to.
Well, I can't. I'm putting it out there. Sam will come in and he'll.
And not to, I am backing up my great mate Anthony here. When everyone asks me, you know what I'm loving? Walking in somewhere and you always hear one, hey, Mr. 71. Happened again yesterday at a cricket club. But I talk about you individually, and the thing I always say about Lehmo, but He hits a long ball.
It's a long ball.
So I'm doing a bit of Lehmo's marketing as well.
I'm here for show. I'm
not here disputing it, by the way. I've seen it.
But I am here to seriously question me going around the comedy community telling everyone that I hit a long ball.
I heard you on stage when you were talking about it as well.
Yeah,
Well, on
that
stage
hurts.
is different. That's
And your
different.
new comedy documentary called I Hit a Long Ball, it's sort of adding to that
I've
sort of
hardly
myth.
mentioned it. If you go to my new Twitter account at I Hit a Long Ball, I don't think I've mentioned it there. Or my website,
Can you do that?
ihitalongball.com.au. I haven't mentioned it there either.
Can
Well,
you do that?
It's Sam will join us on the show and he can face all the questions.
Can I, while we're talking about Sam Taunton, can I
Yeah.
give you one from last week?
Yes.
Oh, this is good.
So I'm returning serve now. So I wanted to go for a hit last week, and I noticed last Wednesday, I think it was, or Thursday, there were a couple of spots at Yarra Bend for 9 holes. So I message someone, Adam Rosenbachs.
Yep, Rosie.
Great
Yep.
mate, first. I said, hey, Rosie, do you want to play 9 holes this afternoon at Yarra Bend? Sorry, can't, got to work, no worries. I messaged Sam Taunton, want to play 9 holes? Oh, I love to, mate, sorry, can't today, got stuff on. And I go, all right, bugger it, I'll just go down and hit some balls. So I go down, I walk into the range. Who's at the range? Sam Taunton hitting balls.
Yeah.
Sam Taunton apparently had a busy schedule. Couldn't fit 9 holes in.
And
no, but he's hitting 300 balls at the range.
What was the look when he saw you?
What?
What was the look? Where it's
You-
like cheating
you
on
know
you,
what?
isn't it?
Like butter wouldn't melt in his mouth.
Didn't care.
Oh, Lehmo, how are you, mate? Didn't mention.
So he's gone down that tack. Don't mention the war. Nothing. There was no communication.
I think at one point he
went
did
hard.
say, "Yeah, I just came down quickly, or meant to see that, just had a bit of time."
Are you believing
to
that?
sneak in and hit 600 balls?
I mean, I would argue
Is Sam
sometimes
a golf
going for a
snob?
hit at the range it takes less time than having 9 holes.
Yeah.
But you would think he might say, listen, don't have time for 9.
Do you want to hit some balls?
Hit some balls at the range.
Have a coffee afterwards.
do that. Yep.
Yeah. Talk
Yeah.
about your game.
You know, once I was, it's another time at Yarra Bend. Remember Chris Smith? Who,
Yeah, big
the
hitter.
former English rugby league player.
Oh, yeah.
Who
Danny
was married
Minogue's-
to Danny
yeah,
Minogue.
yeah.
He
Hits
used
a
to come
long
on the
ball.
project a bit.
Yeah, he's a lovely guy.
Lovely bloke.
He does hit a long ball.
He hits a long ball, and I've played a few rounds with him. I think we've played
Yeah,
with him together, Flem. And one day he rang me and said, "Hey, do you want to play golf today?" And I said, "Nah, sorry, can't. I got things on, blah blah blah." And I get off the phone with him. Anyway, whatever I was doing, I can't remember what it was cancelled.
Oh, jeez.
And then someone else rang me and said, "Do you want to play golf?" And I said, "Yeah, sure." So then
Didn't think to get back on the phone to Chris Smith.
I felt like it was too
Too
late
late.
or awkward then to go back to him. And so I tee off on the first at Yarra Bend. I slice it onto that fairway that comes up the other way. I go, you wouldn't script it. He is walking up the other fairway.
By himself. Just looking a bit lost.
He's with a couple of mates, but I'm coming. I go to hit my ball, and there he is walking
ball.
towards me, and he's like, "Thought you said you were busy today."
Oh, that hurts. That's nasty.
The rugby league.
And you know what?
Man,
He would not
he's
have
not
forgotten
taking
that.
any shit.
I have not played golf with him since, and we used to play a bit.
We got to get him on the podcast.
We should get him on.
Yeah, I
We do
played
need to
with
address
him after that at Sandringham, actually, where we need to have a hit. We're a 3, and I threw your nail. Maybe we get a 4th. No.
Nah, not interested.
He's moved on.
He has moved on.
Has our golf moved on?
Well, before we get onto our golf games, I do want to. You may see that I'm wearing a certain hat. Because a major announcement for Make Me Good at Golf. The absolute legends, the people who got us through lockdown across the country. Dan Murphys have come on board to Make Me Good at Golf. Adventure, the journey. They absolutely love the pod. We love them, and they are our major sponsor at Make Me Good at Golf. We're going to be doing some very exciting things.
Yes.
Not just going in on the Sunday and grabbing a few bottles of wine for ourselves, but outside of that, we will be collaborating with Dan's to get more people involved
with the podcast, and very exciting things afoot. Welcome, Dans. We love you, and great to have. They're the best.
No, it's
They're the
awesome.
best.
And I think we're going to have some special segments with Dan Murphy's as well that I'm looking forward to, and I'm sure our listeners and viewers will love as well.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's very, very
It's
exciting.
a great, what a great team, Dan Murphy's and Make Me Good at Golf. Because you think of Make Me Good at Golf, you think of fun,
Yep.
happiness,
Yep.
joy.
Yep.
And you think of Dan Murphy's.
Yes.
Well,
Same thing.
You think Dan Murphy's lowest prices guaranteed? Maybe good at golf. Lowest handicaps. Not quite guaranteed
Not quite
yet, but
guaranteed, but-
there's
There's a synergy there.
a nice little synergy there.
We
so.
just have to do our part. Dan Murphy's are doing their part.
They've been doing their part.
We
for
have to come to the
many,
party.
many years. Yes, we'll get there. But very
right.
exciting stuff. Very
So
exciting.
talking of which, did we play this week?
Well, yes.
Or last week.
Let's go back to Growling Frog.
yeah.
So I played there with.
There's not actual frogs. You know, you have ducks.
There are
and all-
frogs out. I
There's
didn't
frogs.
see any.
And they're growling. But did you hear them? They're growling.
Sometimes it's a howling frog out there because we went to the
That windy-
beautiful day.
Yes.
Beautiful day where I live. It's about a 40-minute drive from where
Windy
I live.
Pete.
And I get there with my mate Joey Lynch, and we're meeting Sam Taunton and Stuart Dorman, great comics obviously. And we go there, and there's not a breath of wind. We park the car, get the clubs out.
There's good signs.
Got my new bag, my new Titleist bag.
Yep.
Very excited
Yes.
by that. My new
Yes.
driver, which didn't work for me as well as I would have liked at Cape Shank, but
Second time
let's
around.
go again. And we get a bucket of balls. We're going to hit the range first, and we leave the pro shop, and all of a sudden this gust of wind
Oh, no.
just was like it was howling frog. All of a sudden, it wasn't growling frog; it was howling frog, and it was like, where did this? I started getting angry. I was like, where did this come from? I've played it in too much wind for me recently.
What percentage, since we started the pod, what percentage of rounds have been played in fairly gusty conditions for you?
70%.
I'd say 70%.
Yeah, these were tough.
The golfing
maybe you
gods.
become a wind specialist.
Maybe. Well, we'll find out in a sec. But I hit the range, and with the new club, just hit about 30 balls and did not clock one. I hit a couple of irons to warm up, and then they were going okay, and then the driver wasn't working. The last shot though, gave me a little bit of promise, a little bit of hope.
Then leave. You hit one good,
Yeah.
go.
Well, it was the last ball, so it was nice
Good.
to get on that.
I love how we say just the terminology in golf. The driver wasn't working.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with me.
No.
I was
No.
fine.
Nothing to do with
bloody
me.
driver was broken.
Where my hands
Having a
were.
bad day.
None of that. So we go to this is a bit of a rundown of my bloody
Yes.
round. So
Hey, can I just ask you a question, Pete?
Yep.
Do you use my score to just keep to score rounds, or do you always use a card?
I always use the card. Just got to like to have the card
He's a
on me.
traditionalist.
I just like to see it. And then with Future Golf, you actually you when you insert, I think one of the updates, when you insert, you can actually just manually put it in. So I go off the card and then bang, 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 and it gives me the amount of points. I've
That's
scored.
the same as what my score does.
Yeah. So it's a lovely feature, new feature on Future Golf. So we had a little competition. It was me and Stuart Dorman versus Sam Taunton and my mate Joey Lynch.
I like this.
By the way, we go to the pro shop all kind of separately to kind of organise our stuff, and Stuart Dorman goes in, and the bloke behind he goes in first. The bloke behind the tee shop goes, "Oh mate, I've seen you do stand up, mate. These bucket of balls on the house."
Okay.
Stuart Dorman, yeah.
Stu Dorman, yeah, great.
Stuart Dorman. So
Awesome. Very funny, Stu
he's
Dorman.
Very funny. I did an episode of It's a Date with him. I directed him actually. He's very, very funny guy.
Very funny.
guy.
Yeah.
And then, and then I go in a bit, not long after, and he goes, "Is Stronny playing today?" I go, "Oh no,
This is a free round.
He's not on the course today. He's not on the course, but I said, "I'm gonna get a bucket of balls, thanks, mate." He goes, "Yeah, no worries, $20." So. Okay.
What?
Okay. And then Sam Taunton walks in. Gave him nothing. Apparently he's never seen Sam Taunton do stand-up comedy.
Oh, that's funny.
By the way, Growling Frog is in Yang Yang,
Yes.
Donnybrook Road, in Victoria.
It's the best course in Yang Yang.
I think so.
My top three. Courses in Yang Yang.
Quickly before, what's your second best one?
My second best is the Royal Yang Yang.
And Barking Dog.
and Lady Yang Yang.
Yep.
It's a par 3, but it's a lovely course.
Yep. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's all fine. The growling frog is, of course, Lehmo's favourite Taiwanese sex move as well.
It's also my favourite English pub, the Growling Frog.
Have we got one more?
And my favourite indie band.
More punk, I reckon.
You've got to check out the growling frogs. So, the first hole, I was feeling
My
pretty
favourite
good.
David Attenborough documentary.
Feeling pretty good off the that last shot, and I hit a nice tee shot. Having to go into a bunker though. But then I played this beautiful bunker shot straight over, and the wind gets it, and it sends it way over the green, lose the ball.
Oh.
Hang on. So you're saying if it wasn't for the wind, it would have been a perfect bunker shot.
It would have.
But
Yeah.
the wind, did the ball have wings?
No, it just caught it. It just caught it. I was
We
like,
haven't talked about it's the dimples that come into play on the golf ball.
We'll have a dimple chat later on.
We will have a dimple chat later on.
I have a wipe. I wiped the first hole, and I'm thinking
That's a bad start.
this is off Cape Shank. I needed the confidence booster early. I wasn't happy with my. Was it 26 points?
It's
at
so
Cape Shank last
important
week?
when you're a bit rubbish, like you and I are,
yeah,
Pete. It's
yeah.
so important to have a good first hole.
I
nice.
would say for all of us, it's important to have a
It's a
first hole.
I know, but you as a 6 handicapper, I think more have the confidence that you're
come
going to
back.
turn it around.
Yeah.
Whereas
I need a
Pete and
birdie
I could
somewhere.
both go, oh, this is the start of a very shit day.
Well, that's exactly
Yeah.
what I was thinking.
Actually, I read an article during the week on Moore Park.
Oh, dear.
Funny enough, they want to change it to a 9-hole. I think you'd be comfortable with that, wouldn't you?
Comfortable with that.
Yeah.
That front 9 where you got 15 points.
Yes.
Sorry, Peter.
I heard after Lehmo's ran last week, there's been like louder calls to close the course down. Actually, you've set it back.
Yeah, the developers are using my courses, my round, as part of their campaign.
Yeah.
Make Me Good at Golf is all about lowering your handicap, and with Dan Murphy's on board, we're lowering more than just your scores. With their lowest liquor price guarantee, Dan's makes sure you're never overpaying for that well-earned drink after you're hit with mates. Whether it's a post-round beer or a celebratory bubbly for that unexpected birdie on the 12th, how good was that? Dan Murphy's has your back. Great drinks, lowest prices, and always within reach, online or in store. Dan Murphy's, proud sponsors of Make Me Good at Golf, and even prouder price cutters. T's and C's apply. Remember to choose drink wise.
Second's a par 3. I push it a bit right. Chip on, pretty good chip. Make the putt par. 4 points.
Okay. Are you going to go through all 115 of your shots here?
Yes. But third's a par 5.
We can fast forward on the editing.
Yeah.
Well, if I don't get interrupted as much, we'll get a bit quicker.
Sorry, champion.
Par 5, make the par. 3 points.
Boom.
You're on fire.
Then
To
3
the back.
points. Another 3 points. 2 points. 3 points. 2 points. Par 5, another 2 points.
Ooh.
Bit rough at the end. I get a 1 point on a par 4. End up with 20 points in the first 9 holes.
Well, you're on.
So
Missed
this
the
is
48.
important because I want us
missing.
to talk a little bit after 9 with 20.
Yeah.
How are you feeling and what are your expectations? Or you're trying to
You know
keep
what I'm
it-
doing? I'm not calculating these during the round.
Oh, great idea.
I had no idea what my score was.
But you know you're playing well.
Playing okay.
I can see there's points. Yeah.
How are the others playing, by the way?
Stuart Dorman's playing very, very well.
What does he play off?
He plays off about 15, I think.
Okay.
13 or 15.
Taunts?
Taunts is off 3. Joey Lynch is, he doesn't have a handicap, so he's playing off 28, same as me.
Sure.
And then he's going to get on Future Golf and get his handicap.
Oh, good idea.
But it was feeling pretty good. Play one of the greatest shots I've ever played, which is out of the bunker again. This is a different one. There's trees in front of me, very close to the lip.
Yeah.
About 120, and 8 iron. I've hit it straight over. I've landed from me to you. Away from
And
the hole.
what's your technique in the fairway bunker? Are you trying to put it back in your stance a bit or you're just trying to play a normal shot and hit the ball
I
first?
was a bit off balance, to be honest, because it was kind of I was on a bit of a slope. So
You know what I love just then is you said, Flem, what's your technique in the bunker? And the blank look on Pete's
It
face
was a blank
for
look.
a moment was, I have no idea what you're talking
It
about.
looked like the kid from The
Technique in
Sixth Sense,
bunker.
didn't it? The movie Sixth Sense. That's what it looked like.
yeah, no,
So I hope I don't ruin you now.
Yeah,
Because
don't.
next time you're in and you go, yeah, what's my technique here?
we've seen what Lehmo does when he gets too many thoughts in his head. I'm a bit more zen. I just kind of you know.
Yeah.
Okay, I like this.
But what I was doing was, as I said at the end of last week's episode, I get my stance ready, I loosen my grip, I get my hands where they're supposed to be, and then I just focus on the shorter backswing and the follow through. That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I feel like I've got two things in my head. Once I've actually gone there,
Yep.
okay, everything's ready, and then I forget about it, the grip and all that, and then I just, I got two things: short backswing, follow through.
I think
How's
two
your-
things enough.
How's your thumb on the shaft?
The thumb was beautifully off the shaft.
Off.
It was like I had it amputated.
Yeah.
Like I had the procedure. Yeah. It's par 4, I had a 7 on the 10th, which is this 1 point. Then 3 point, a 4 point, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 4. 22 points. Back 9.
42.
42 points.
42 points.
After
So-
wiping, so you only wiped one hole, which was the first.
I think I wiped
What did you play off, Pete? 28?
28.
42.
42. So really you should be on 22. You should be on the same handicap as me.
So what has your handicap come into?
There's been some movement.
Oh, there has.
Yeah. Put it in last night. I was like, I may not hear by the time we record, but
hang on.
everything's up and running at Future Golf. Don't you worry about that.
Let's have a guess. then.
28. And he hasn't handed in a lot of cards.
Yeah, I think 26.
I'll go 26.
26.4.
26.
Brings it to 26.
26.4.
Well, I think
Very-
that's
very nice.
Thank you very much.
Very
Thank
nice.
you very much.
Yeah, well done.
Thank you.
Well
And
done.
what
It's a good
was your
response after Cape Snack.
first handicap again? How much were you?
25.
So you still have quite.
Yeah. That's okay.
Okay.
I'm a better golfer than I was when I was a 25.
You know, when he
golfer.
starts pointing at me, I know there's a little
Damien,
bit.
Damien.
Shut up.
There's a
And
bit of
listen to
I'm
this.
a better golfer, and these are the
Yes.
swings and roundabouts of our golfing journey. And this.
But I'm happy for
Today's a
you
swing.
because in that period where we couldn't hand in cards, you were hitting them so well. And then what'd you punch out? A 26, 27. I'm going, don't do that again because
Yeah.
those two cards would have.
Well, at 40, if I had a 45 at the Sandhurst,
Yeah.
during the blackout.
You'd be, I reckon, around 22, 23. But things are looking good for Pete. Windy Pete even. Imagine non-windy
Well,
Pete.
it was windy. The wind kind of came and went throughout the whole day. Yeah.
And I know it's
played the
never
conditions well.
really your focus. How did the other gentleman go?
I forget they were even there.
Yeah.
Sam Taunton.
Lehmo, seriously.
The problem with playing with Sam Taunton is that he hits the ball so far
Yes.
that, not that he bangs on about when he chats about the comedians, to be honest. But I was seeing it.
He's just a normal guy.
That he that you end up having to look for his ball quite a bit because it's like where is it? And sometimes it goes off into he'll cut corners and stuff like that, and because he can.
And then they'll often
He
it's a little
did
bit.
lose a few balls, but I think he still was like +4.
Yeah. Yes.
So
yeah.
he's
Yeah, with
right.
that,
And
at that
he's
level,
putting-
you just assume they have a good round, but they'll have a few bogeys. But you don't know, and it's only 1 point.
But yeah, exactly. So his handicap makes it tough for him to win it.
would have 34
and Joey
points.
Lynch had some good highlights. He's playing off 28, and Stuart John played a really nice round. He can play.
Okay.
Yeah.
I almost buried the lead. Nearly a hole in one.
You
You did.
Yeah. Nearly got a hole in one. In all seriousness.
How close?
Like we were looking at
The
it.
closest you've ever been?
None of us were filming. I think so. Now,
We all need to film our par threes going
just in
forward.
case.
Let's commit to that.
we have the birdie putt. This is the
Yes.
birdie. We'll show you how close it was to the hole.
Also, every time I've gone to the hole,
So-
I've literally
It kind of looks a bit further away than what it fell on the day, but
I'm not going to lie to you. I'm disappointed how
But
far away that is.
It did go past the hole, which
And
kind of,
rolled down.
Yeah.
Lehmo, that's a bit further away.
I mean, that's a fair way from the hole.
I was expecting.
And I didn't.
I was
I didn't
expecting the
make
ball
up.
closer to it. I thought that was going to be your ball. The one that
I
was
wish it
just
was.
there.
I
Okay.
wish it was. But I will, full confession, it wasn't like a beautiful, like up in the air
I
kind
love
of. It
this.
was kind of like a little slicey kind of like worm
Scunge.
burner. Yeah, a bit of a scunge. So it wouldn't have been the dream hole in one.
There
But
is
you are
something-
I
taking
would
it.
have taken it. I would have taken it.
And you would have
There was a
seen
bit of
it?
a scramble to get phones out as it was like heading towards the
So
hole.
you might have said it. Would you have been able to see it go in, or was it uphill?
Yeah, no, we would have seen it disappear. Like we could
Yeah.
see, we had eyes on it.
Because it reminds me of that one at Barnbougle.
Oh,
you
yeah, it's hilarious.
Scunging it.
Where I've hit it along the ground, down the golf
path.
cart path. It's come
There's
up a ridge
rough all
behind
around
the
it.
green, rolled back down onto the green and stopped about 2 inches from
And
the
we're
hole.
just watching
It was
it.
nearly a hole in one.
Yeah, yeah.
It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Hey, here's a question for you. Let's say I'm teeing off on a par 3 and I hit it into a lake.
Yes.
So then I hit another tee shot and that goes in.
Yeah.
Does that count as a hole in one?
What do you? No, that's a 3.
That's a par.
yeah, par. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit harsh, isn't it?
That's a disappointment.
Yeah.
That would be
So
disappointing.
don't do that.
Yeah.
But I think we need to commit to recording our par 3s just
Yes.
in case that
Yeah,
happens.
I know. There's really dull reason that I'm not managing my data load in my phone. So every time I get it out, it's like, you know,
Oh wow.
so I just need to clean
What's
up my
it-
phone a little bit.
Get
how
on
many-
to- get on
sorry,
to-
sorry.
Okay.
Important question.
Too many
How many
golf videos.
gigabytes is on your phone?
Oh, I wouldn't have a clue, mate.
Up here.
Go to 512,
What
or at
phone-
least 256.
What phone have you got?
iPhone
11 or something, have you?
Maybe. Yeah.
Get a 17, mate.
Get a 17,
Get a-
mate.
You're a serious person, Peter Hellier.
Yes.
You need an iPhone 17.
And you're a golfer.
You're not someone who carries around an iPhone 13.
You know
Come
what
on.
I'm guessing?
An Apple.
You know what I'm
Apple
guessing?
can come on as a sponsor.
Are they? Maximum of 128 gigabyte. That's all he's using.
Ridiculous. Okay, I've
What
got
an
3
idiot.
questions
Yes.
to finish your round, Pete.
Yes, okay. Hit me.
Question number 1, we'll ask these at the end of each round discussion.
Good.
What did you learn?
I learnt that my Titleist drive is a fantastic bloody club, and it was actually I was getting off the tee, the GT, 10 degrees. I got
10
a
degrees.
I got a 10 degree.
Yes.
I
I got
did not
the
have that
9.
information last week when you asked me. Yeah, I was playing it. I was playing it well, and also I think my kind of like 8 iron, kind of 7 iron approach shots were actually on cue as well.
Very good. What was in those 18 holes, what was the best you felt the whole time, and describe it for us?
I know it wasn't after 9 holes where I had to take a dump.
Okay. But were you better after that?
I didn't mean around.
That question's not on here anyway.
And I hope it wasn't on the 10th tee box.
When did you have a shit?
Yes. Actually, that could be a poll question.
All right, well, let's dig into it. So, where was the toilet?
When is it appropriate to have a
Rolls of
dump
toilet
on the
paper,
golf
those
course?
scungy little sheets you tear out of a tin box.
Mate, at one point, I thought I was going to have to walk off the course. Like it was the second or third hole. My gut just went whatever. Did not enjoy. I had an apple on the way to the course as well. An apple. Stu Dorman had a hot dog. He was feeling 100%.
It's fine.
I had an apple and some water.
And it just stirred something in
It
there.
just stirred something in there. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna. And then I got through to the 9th. I thought I'm gonna have to,
You're
take
like
care of
Harry
this.
Dunn at a Dumb Dumber here.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
so 42 points with that
Yeah.
as part of the happening in the background. Extraordinary effort.
Yeah. Next question, Lehmo.
So that I think the bunker shot that I actually described as before was the best stuff. I thought
okay.
that was extraordinary.
And when it came up, when you hit it out of the bunker and it's come off the iron, and you're standing there looking at it, what's going through your head in that moment?
That I've hit it absolutely flush. I was worried that it was going to hit the lip and come back at me. That's how close I was to the
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Doesn't
the
that
lip.
get in your head?
So 120, 125 meters away from the pin, and then it was okay. I've cleared the trees, and then my first thought, I'd thought of the other bunker shot, which went long. I was like, is it going to hold? It's windy, and I saw it land, and then I just looked around at everybody else to see if they were watching.
Yes. And finally, little administrative matter. What was your tee off time yesterday?
12:58.
What time did you arrive at the course?
We would have got there at about 12:15.
Oh, okay, plenty of time.
Yeah, plenty. Gave us plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
We were very excited to be playing. It was kind of a late kind of call up by Sam. I think the day before.
I think that's
let's do
very good. Keep your standards.
That's a win.
Because if there's one area I think I need to improve, and particularly when I play at my home course, Riversdale, where I'm legitimately 5 minutes away, and I question why I turn up 5 minutes before my tee time. If we play at Sandhurst or another course,
Yeah.
I do get there at least half an hour beforehand. And I think it's hurting me at Riversdale. I played Thursday.
Yeah.
I won't go into it as much as everyone there. Get there 5 minutes. Might have had 3 putts.
Yeah.
We've had decent rain, so Riversdale's in great nick. Like that started to green up a bit, but the greens were just a little bit furry around the hole, and I didn't work that out early. So early on, I'm hitting putts and just not quite. They're going to go in, but they're not quite getting there. Not just me, but my partners, Harry and co. So I've gone bogey, 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 par, double, playing off 6, in trouble. Par the next 5, another double, end of the game, 27 points.
Ooh.
Okay.
So when was that one?
So that was Thursday. And I'm
Okay.
trying to think, and the other thing I'm starting to learn too is trying to get as far down as you want on par 5s isn't always the best strategy. I think I've got lazy. Just
Okay.
going,
Hang
I'm
on,
just
but
going
which-
3 wood, and I'm trying to get it, and you get into trouble in the trees at Riversdale. So at best is a bogey. You don't get a shot on them. I think I need to work out my optimum shot going in for my third.
But hang on, which par 5 at Riversdale would you not try and hit your longest drive?
No, second shot.
Second shot.
So I'm using my 3 wood. So my Titleist GT2, 9 degrees. First
Yeah.
time using it, no problems. Got me into a good position just about every time. And if anything, slight draw. Happy days.
nice.
So getting a bit more extra run. But no, those second shots hurting me. And the putting, because I've got that putting green at my backyard, which runs very quickly, there was at least half a dozen which could have dropped, but didn't. I find it hard to adjust. As soon as they're not lightning or slightly inconsistent, even at my level, I can't get in my head just to bang them a little bit harder.
It's the inconsistency that kills me. But how I find myself so often, I'll just start a day hitting a couple of putts short. I'll hit them short all day.
Yeah. Yes.
Even if
sets
it's
a
in my
tone.
head, do not hit it short. Hit it past the hole, if anything. And I just always hit them short.
Because there's different techniques too, and we'll get into them when we get our new putters as well. But I am someone who dies it into the hole. So when it's in the summer and you're playing quick greens like Peninsula Kingswood or Victoria, bring it on, because once I got that, I just die them into the hole, and you're never missing by, normally you get the one back, but there is putters, and a lot of the, Sam Taunton might be one. They just bang it straight, take out the break and just back themselves to get the one coming back.
Yeah.
But it's also the difference when you watch Sam play, somebody at that level. They're making long putts. Like we're trying to get it near the hole of that first putt. So we don't 3-putt. We are trying to sink the putt, but he's making long putts consistently. It's quite amazing. I thought you putted the best I've seen you putt at Cape Shank because the greens were a bit quicker, because you are notorious for leaving them short.
Short, yeah.
You hit a long ball. But the one thing you don't tell the other comedians is I leave them short as well.
That's short.
Can you start that with the comedians when they ask you about your game? He goes,
I'm a
mate,
short putter.
I'm a short putter.
I'm a short putter, but I hit them long.
No long, just short putter. See their reaction.
The 2 blokes we played with at Cape Shank, their putting early was elite.
Yes. Yeah.
They were the same.
Yeah.
Like 10, 12-foot putts. They were just draining them
Yeah.
on every hole. Yeah.
It's staggering when you see it, where you actually see, you can actually do it, like not just once and like be a miracle. You can actually.
But you do get on a roll, even at my level, as I said, like I can sink big putts, and it sets you up for the rest of the day where you start thinking, yeah, I can get this.
Yeah.
As opposed to, no, I'm not getting this. Yeah, they have that first 3 putt.
Do
So for my questions, similar to what you said.
Here, so question number 1, what did you learn?
I learnt, as I said, don't always try and attack the par 5s.
Right.
Get yourself into a good position for the third and try and get par. And some of the time, you're going to get birdies.
What was the best you felt in the round?
Probably the 5 consecutive pars. So then I'm thinking,
right, yeah.
I might even get 36 points here. As soon as I started to do that,
Yeah.
double bogey, out of the game.
And then you're stuffed. And you've told us your arrival time was 5 minutes before your tee time.
I'm committing to at least 30 minutes and hitting at the driving range at Riversdale.
Yeah, I'm a 30-minute guy as a rule.
But when it's your home course,
Yeah.
but like because it's only 5 minutes, you're just not as I'll get there in time. Whereas if you got to drive 40 minutes, you can't. I've got to leave by this time. So that for me. So no change in handicap. Still 6.5, but I need to think about my game.
Any changes in your handicap, Williams?
So
My handicap hasn't moved since we started this podcast.
I know. He hasn't handed in a single card.
You're going to get him though, and it'll force
Not
him
a single.
to
We've
start
been doing
playing.
this for 3 months. He has not handed in a single card.
I've handed in heaps of cards.
But well done,
They just
Pete,
haven't.
because you are making yourself
Good
good at
Golf.
Golf.
Thanks, Dans.
If you're listening to Make Me Good at Golf, chances are you're trying to lower your handicap. And just like your swing, Dan Murphy's is all about keeping the numbers down, especially when it comes to price. As proud sponsors of the pod, Dan's brings you their lowest liquor price guarantee. So whether you're celebrating a PB or still struggling to get your handicap moving in the right direction, you're never overpaying for a post-round drink. Dan Murphy's, great drinks, lowest prices, and one more way to level up your game. T's and C's apply. Remember to choose Drink Wise.